brain.
Don't say we can't, oh, just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, all from another world. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. Cause we both know that one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, it's my say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. never gonna stop. Cause we both know that one day he's not gonna cry again. Without doubt, it's my say, if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. The sun's gonna rise again. We both know that one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, it's our say, if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end. Hey, do you wanna come round now? Say around 5:30. Stay until the morning, then I carry on and live my hollow life. Did you really take my soul? Came and then you left a hole. Shot me in the late night, bleeding out in plain sight, running with the heart you stole. You got your desires, always starting fires. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep, I'm hiding Michael Myers. Building an empire, you were rising higher. Standing tall, but you will fall, cause we all hear the choir. Beautiful lust, dragging me under the table. Hell in her eyes, she wants to put me in a hole. Beautiful liar, holding me, I'm a neighbor. Bleeding me dry, she wants to devour my soul. Fuck. Stab me in the back. Now I'm bleeding slowly. Pray to God I'm holy. Bury me still intact. Baby, don't make a noise. Murdering brings you joy. I've been waiting for you, ready to destroy you. Sipping on a cold liqueur. You got your desires, always starting fires. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. I'm hiding Michael Myers. Building an empire. You were rising higher. Standing tall, but you will fall, cause we all hear the choir. Beautiful lust, dragging me under the table. Hell in her eyes, she wants to put me in a hole. Beautiful liar, holding me, I'm a neighbor. Bleeding me dry, she wants to devour my soul. Fuck. This life will carry on. I'll stay until you leave me drowning. I've slayed a couple demons in my day. You don't know I can't be swayed. Oh no. Beautiful lust, dragging me under the table. Hell in her eyes, she wants to put me in a hole. Beautiful liar, holding me, I'm a neighbor. Bleeding me dry, she wants to devour my soul.
Fuck.
I'm feeling it. My bones telling me it's right. It's so different. But when you take me to the light, it's like a cigarette. And I'm burning at your lips. Start so innocent. Then you kick it up, and now I want to show you all what you deserve. And know we got so much to learn. Just how you do the magic when you look at me. When I'm saying it inside your seat. Oh, and just like when we said I do. And it's only you who could do like that. It's only you who could do like. I like it with you. I like it with you. I like it with you. When the sad that we dance, we ain't got no plans. I like it with you. Yeah. I like it with you. When the hours feel melt all night long. I like it when you close all the curtains. You're taking up the trash and the burdens. We got all the time, ain't no worries. I like it when you tell me that you love it. And when you pull the strings, I'm a puppet. Even when it rains, we above it. I like it with you. I like it with you. I like it with you. Like it with you. I like it. again. You need to resist your own limits. This fire is burning. You need to embrace all that you are. Stare fear in the face to reach for the stars. Been waiting for this moment, so let it begin. You're unbreakable. Feeling powerful. Nothing's getting in the way. You're unbreakable. You're invincible. Be unbreakable again. Unbreakable. Unbreakable. Make your name. Let go of yesterday. If dreams can exist in a world like this, don't abandon them. You need to embrace all that you are. Stare fear in the face to reach for the stars. Been waiting for this moment, so let it begin. You're unbreakable. Feeling powerful. Nothing's getting in the way. You're unbreakable. You're invincible. Be unbreakable again. You need to embrace all that you are. Stare fear in the face to reach for the stars.
I really wanna say трета поредна година с нарастващ награден фонд и въпреки водещите. Онлайн от 10 октомври и с мащабен гранд финал в зала 3 на Национален дворец на културата на 16 ноември в рамките на фестивален ден, в който ще видите шоу-мачове, концерт на The Science, финали и тематичен базар за феновете на аниме, косплей и гейминг. Среща с партньорите на проекта и още много изненади. Dota Masters Bulgaria. Трето издание.
Пак ли Dota Masters? И Кадиев ще е там, нали?
All right, welcome everybody, and happy Halloween to everybody who are celebrating it. It is the Dota Masters Bulgaria, day number 4, the last of the first upper bracket round. We've already passed through 3 of our matchups. Yesterday we had a pretty solid 2-0 for Casually Masculine, and we're looking for an opponent for them in the second round of the upper bracket. And of course, Mruznikbari Chitrucha lost their matchup, so they will play the loser of this series in the lower bracket in an elimination game during the weekend. So we're going to be knocking out 2 of the teams on Sunday. Of course, tomorrow, Saturday, we have 2 the best of 3 series. We'll be watching Damsme versus Forbidden Psychology, and as mentioned, Casually Masculine versus the winner of this series, and then the 2 knockout matches with Silkway, Rico's Servants, and Mruznikbari versus the loser of this series. So that's going to be our schedule for the weekend. A lot of Dota. I'm here again once with Stomanen. We are going to be covering this next series, and I think this one might just be the closest matchup out of them all, I think.
Yeah, first of all, здравей, Panda.
Здравей.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, I think it's still, I don't want to be like the bad guy, but I think it's still going to be a one-sided series. Mind control stack should be pretty strong, but let's see. Maybe there's going to be some surprise.
Yeah. Potential always in Dota that
I mean, let's hope they're gonna show up first of all.
Yeah, we're as you can see still waiting for one player to arrive until we can get this series underway. And actually, oh, that's interesting. I think Soundboy just linked. There's now an official Liquipedia page as well for the tournament for all of you folks. So I'm gonna actually edit my bracket command to this one, so it will be easier for you people to read. That is a good one to have, because I was using the Dota Masters BG one. So let me swap this one out. Liquipedia Dota Masters Bulgaria. Awesome, that is updated. Just quick check on the chat, and there we go. Awesome, we have a Liquipedia.
Today we have Forbidden Psychology, right?
Yesterday. Oh wait, the day before we had Forbidden Psychology.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's true.
So today we have.
It's Kolegite or Offlane-a.
Yeah, it was the students and the collegiates, right? So.
No. Yes, I was wrong. Because I actually didn't know the names. Basically, one of them, one MC's team is Studenite, which is not students. It's like cold ones, let's say. Student means cold. Yes. For some reason, I thought they are something like students, but they are just cold ones.
Okay.
And the other guys are colleagues from the offlane. This is the
Colleagues
means colleagues. Yes.
Ah, interesting one. Colleagues from the offlane. So
yes.
Is that a reference to their strong offlane pair, perhaps?
I think a couple of their players are just offlaners.
Okay. All right.
If I'm not wrong. I think like at least 2 of them are just straight up offlane players.
All right. Yeah, it could make sense. There was an introduction about the teams as well. So Studenite, the team with BZM and Mind Control, as you said, the cold ones. And they signed up literally to prevent Tamsme from winning a third tournament in a row. And, you know, they won't meet up yet. They won't meet up in the next round. But if they win 2 series in a row, they're going to face either Tamsme or Forbidden Psychology in the upper bracket. So I think that upper bracket final is going to tell us a lot.
Yeah, there's something good about it is that in general, from what I know, like all of them, like all of Tamsme players with most of the Studenite players, they're pretty good friends between each other. So, for example, from what I know, most of them are going to go together to this national tournament. So from that point, what I'm trying to say is that it's pretty nice by them that they decided to split, because if they just keep it as one team, they're going to be probably unstoppable in the tournament. Now at least it's going to be, you know, like some chances from side teams.
Yeah. It gives everybody a chance. I think that's a very generous thing to do, but also I think it also makes the competition a tad bit more exciting as well for the viewers out there as well. Like there's going to be a lot of potential underdog stories, and when teams start to spread out, it's like, well, now we're in an even playing field between each other. So let's see if that works out. The Kolegite? Kolegite, yeah, use the hard G. Kolegite, they were second place last year. They lost to Tamsme in the finals, and I think they won the first game because Muha was missing, so then they just lost 3 games in a row. And the question thrown out by Slash Strike, have they improved this year? How do you think this team fares?
I don't think so.
So no improvement.
I doubt it, because my vision is that they probably group up right before the tournament. So maybe if they improve individually as players, the whole team is going to improve, obviously. But overall as a team, I think maybe they switch up some players. I'm not sure if this is their full roster from last year. So, let's hope that they improve at least a little bit.
That's all we can really hope for here. See if there has been an improvement. Chat was also asking. There was nickname Heineken681. What do you think about players and teams so far? Well, what I want to point out is Tamsme looked strong. They stomped that first series. That was a really quick one. We cast that one with Stomanen. Then the second series, Rico's Servants, I think they surprised a bit in game number 1, but they got reverse sweeped by Forbidden Psychology. I think that was always supposed to happen, that Forbidden's going to win that series, but it was a nice 3-game series. Yesterday, just 2 outdrafts and 2 out-executions. So far, the ones that have won their series look really, really talented. The ones that lost their series, well, I think lower bracket's going to be a grudging brawl. It's going to be a fight to death between the teams, so I'm still waiting for the big matchups to happen. Those will happen already during the weekend when we're watching the second round of the upper bracket. So both of those matchups I mentioned, Tamsme and Forbidden Psychology, and Casual Masculine versus the winner of this series, they're going to be good series. I guarantee. Those are going to be both on stream tomorrow. So don't miss out on those matchups. I'm looking forward to those ones at least. Is there a particular team you're looking out for, Stomanen, or is it literally just the cold ones that you suspect are going to be the most exciting team to watch?
Well, I think like both of them. It's still pretty interesting that we are going to see Tamsme and cold ones like fighting between each other. Sadly, I don't know if you know that, but in the first stage, I don't know if it's called the group stage. It was still like 1v1 matches, but in the first stage we managed to invite Level Up team.
Level Up, yeah.
You probably know them.
Yes, I know them.
But absolutely standard for Spartan, or overall his team, they didn't show up.
Yeah, I think that was a mishap with the going to winter time.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something like this. But it's super funny in standard, because in Bremen, which was one of my first professional teams,
I remember
we had these problems with Spartan and the other Greeks all the time. We have these DPC matches, very important ones. Let's say we play Tundra in Div 1 DPC.
Yeah.
And then Spartan is taking a shower while we're drafting.
Oh, that sounds exactly like what I know about Spartan. That sounds so true.
And he's like, you know, like it was very funny because in Serbia we were boot camping in Level Up, and in the room that we are actually playing, we have a bathroom. So in the room, we are all in the room, and Spartan is taking a shower next to us, and he's just like guiding someone to pick the hero he wants.
Yeah, it's just yelling from the shower.
Yeah, he's like, okay, pick bounty hunter to here.
Yeah. that sounds
and
awesome.
And then someone is like, okay, but they banned Lion and Lina. And he's like, okay, what else they banned?
Broken telephone, you know, accidentally picking the wrong hero.
You know, like there is something very magical overall in all of these Greeks. They're like very passionate about everything, but at the same time they're pretty lazy and cocky about it. Like they always expect something from somewhere to come to them, you know.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
I mean, overall, like no bad emotions. Even back then,
no.
maybe I was a little bit triggered and tilted about these things, but right now I look at them only with a smile.
Oh, of course. I mean, they're awesome guys, but yeah, they missed out on their series. They got knocked out in the qualifier, and they will not be playing here. But hey, let's talk Dota. We have a draft live here, and it is an instant Invoker into Furion first phase. Some of the usual suspects are out with the Shadow Fiend, the Sand King, the Tusk, the Clockwork. Those are like prime first phase bans, but they banned the Marcy. I've been talking about this quite a lot, that Marcy is a potential really good first phase pick or first phase ban, but not a lot of teams have been doing it. Kolegite decided to get rid of it right away.
Yeah, I think, first of all, I really don't like this Invoker opening. Maybe they're picking it just because BZM is like God tier Invoker and they're a little bit scared to just leave it. Maybe that's one reason. And from the other side, I really like the MP because from what I know, MP is a straight mid lane counter to Invoker with the talent, three talent.
Tree.
Yeah,
it's also really good versus Storm Spirit as well. Storm can't deal with the Treant.
It's more about the laning stage, in my opinion. It's just really, really hard for Invoker to out CS to even CS against MP.
Yeah. And this used to be also in the offlane as well, where many years ago people were picking PA in the meta. Treant was the best option to counter the Phantom Assassin in lane because he was the only hero that could.
Furion or
Furion.
Okay.
Yeah, Furion versus PA was so common that what can you pick here? It's like if we don't have Viper, then we go for Furion. He's great versus him in the lane. So yeah, he's known to be a strong laner, but now with the exactly as you mentioned, the Treant facet, which just makes the tree a lot stronger. And if you leave the lane for a moment, that tree is going to destroy that tower.
Yeah, and also the global pressure that MP puts over, like you're always under danger, let's say.
All right, so let's see what they do. They reinforce with a Chikiro. This could be pause 4 because I might remember La Joya used to play this back in the day. I might have cast a game or two where he played Chikiro, but do you think
La Joya is MC's cousin, by the way? I don't know if you mentioned that.
No, I didn't actually, but yeah, that is true. Yeah, he's a close relative of his. Wanted to get him in his team this time around.
Yeah. Well, I don't like this Chikiro straight up as an MP partner, but maybe they're gonna compensate. I feel like some hard lockdown, it's just going to look really good for them right now. Ideally, some melee hero like Tusk and Clock, which they already banned.
Yeah. I think you have plenty of combos to look at. Yeah. And of course, this Chikiro is, at the moment, one of the strongest traders in the lane. You only lose to over-aggressive heroes, like Dawnbreaker is probably stronger than the Chikiro is.
Well, SD is probably doing pretty fine into Chikiro. I don't think it's a problem for AZ to trade, just because you can disrupt him and, you know, it's pretty annoying.
So we got the Shadow Demon. This was left out from the first phase bans. Always a good hero. Now, who do you combo this with is the question.
Yeah, I would like to see something like Dawnbreaker, Centaur, you know, like some naturally OP lane, let's say, like a killing lane.
Yeah, I think like Mirana is another good idea. Kunkka is also a good hero.
Yeah. from support side, of course, Mirana is obviously pretty good.
I really like to see if they decide to pick that hero, because then you have, again, Alacrity, Solar Flare, and you can just pick 2 right-clickers in 18th and 23rd, so you'd be very happy with your draft if they went for Mirana now.
Yeah, what else? I'm checking the heroes now. Some melee heroes are pretty nice, but the best ones are already removed, so...
You go Tiny instead, okay. So a flex pick. Not a huge flex pick, but you can.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't really follow Pro Dota lately, but I don't see many Tiny 4s lately, right?
Yeah, mostly it's 4, sometimes mid.
People are still picking Tiny.
Yeah, they're picking Tiny. Right. They're playing it in 4 different roles, so very rarely. I think the rarest is the carry Tiny. Offlane Tiny you see from time to time, but mostly it's the 2-4 flex, and we just pick the crash landing facet on Tiny, which just makes the hero really good. But you're going to have most likely lane against the Nature's Prophet if this was mid, and now you have Invoker, so you don't really have a lot of flex between Tiny and Invoker together. You can't really play a 4 Invoker, so I think this is just a straight-up support Tiny, unless it allows him to play in the off lane. You don't want to do it versus Alchemist, though. I think that lane sucks really bad for Tiny to play against Alch Jakiro. That is just a lane you can't play with Tiny 3.
I feel like my logic here is that Kolegite, they know that BZM is obviously pretty good Invoker. So maybe they decided to take the Invo and put it on support position. Maybe this is the logic behind. Because I think Tiny mid should do pretty well into MP.
Yeah, Tiny mid is better than Tiny 3 or Tiny 4 right now. So they could just put this Invoker somewhere else. But we'll see. You've got the Dark Willow. I think you can make some pretty strong lanes with Jakiro Alk and then Furion Willow, unless you want to play Willow +1 or Jakiro +1 in the lane.
I would really love to see, I don't know, I feel like something like Centaur, for example, is pretty good because Alk doesn't really like this like high burst damage laners. SD and Centaur is pretty annoying to Alk. But at the same time, I just don't know what you do with this the other heroes. Like you put this Tiny carry, maybe, I don't know. I just don't really want to see a free lane for this Alk.
Yeah.
And if they just put Tiny and other melee there, it's probably just straight up free lane.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you need a bit of lockdown on damage, because if you think about Centaur, there's the Bramble Maze that can ruin the Stampede completely. But they're running out of time. They're letting the clock run down to the final second, and they will leave their options open. It's going to be the Morphling when the Alchemist is already out there. So you can turn into Furion, which is great. You can turn into Willow. You can Shadow Realm yourself, which is also very nice. But it's not like an amazing Morphling game. I think it's a good Morphling game because both supports are already out. There's no threat of an AA. There's probably not going to be like a Necro coming out from the Cold One side.
I'm not sure about the matchup between Alk and Morph overall, carry-to-carry matchup. But to be honest, I don't like that Kolegite have this tiny post 4, but at the same time, I feel like if this is Quaswex Invoker with these 2 supports, they can create so much pressure early on the map. While on the other side, you have MP, which is kind of, like farmer. You have Alk, which is farmer. Then you have Jakiro, which is, he can react, but it's not your natural running around support. Morphing should be uncontested, probably, from what I see. They don't really have like a high pressure Morphing hero so far. I mean, I'm trying to find the positives, and I think actually Kolegite have like a decent draft.
Yeah, it's decent, yeah. I think it's competing very well with Cold Ones, so it's not like one has the upper hand over the other one's draft. So yeah, they're in a good place.
Also something like a good strategy thing here. If you believe that BZM is one of the best mid laners in the world, probably, which is like this, what you can do is actually pick a roamer like Tiny and just go behind mid, toss him around, like do this like annoying things to him.
Oh, I love this Doom ban. That was a really good ban from Cold Ones.
Yeah, it's true.
Alchemist does nothing against that hero. Ban the Darkseer. That is a mind control classic. Also suspecting that might still even be mid because they're banning the puck. Don't exactly know where the Spherion is going to go. He can be put into any position. Same thing with the Alchemist too. If they want to look at the carry to Alchemist, you might just get you baited and they just put Alchemist offlane.
Yeah, it's true.
You guys used to do that. I remember Funnick, your old teammate, used to play Alch offlane.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it is true. All right, I like this to be honest. Like I like that they are putting like some full aggression with 4 heroes, and the only negative about it is probably the laning stage that this Alch is going to free farm.
Unless he goes Night Rain facet, maybe then the Night Stalker
can
be a threat.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Like you can. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not free lane, but yeah.
Yeah, but it is a strong lane if they play Alch 1. I also think they're going to have to let go of that flex now with this final pick. Where's the Furion? Where is the Alchemist going to go? This last pick will tell us all about that.
What can you pick into Morph if you want to...
I mean, I think there's a couple options. I was thinking Lycan for a moment, but looks like they're going to go for the Pangolier instead.
Okay,
yeah, DK is okay. You can't pick up Brood, because if you do, then you have to skip your Q. You can't level it up. Morphling's not allowed to get Insatiable Hunger. Something
I
you
like
can't do.
Pango. I think one of the positives about Pango is obviously that he can buy either GFU or Vessel, which should be pretty good in this game. And the second positive is that later on, like it's really hard for you to find a spot with SD in the fights into Pango, because he just rolls in, he's going behind, he knows that you're somewhere behind, and it's always pain in your I would say, like in behind.
Yeah. And he's also going for the Thunderbolt facet, which I tried out in a game before. You can perma lockdown any hero. There was this one game I played with Thunderbolt Pango from the support position. I was playing 5 Pango, and the opponents had an anti-mage. And he suspects he's like, I'm gonna hit it once, and he thinks, okay, he's gonna take too long to turn around, he's gonna blink away. And you can make these tight circles so that he will always get stunned, and he never gets to blink away. So
but wait, like you don't need to hit any walls, you can just circle around.
You can just circle around, yeah. You can just circle around with Thunderbolt. It's a perfect circle, yeah. You can lock down a hero. The moment you hit the target, you start turning around right away, you can perma-lock somebody down. That's how good that facet is, the Thunderbolt.
What is the other one? I think everyone is taking
It's the double jump was the one that people were playing before for a very long time. And now Thunderbolt is starting to gain traction. So I'm actually going to look at the Dota 2 Pro tracker and see how much have the numbers changed for Pango. Apologies for people, I'm going to... Just give me a second here. Pangolier. Yeah, Thunderbolt is a 96% pick rate. Nobody picks double jump anymore. It has that's how good it is now. Nobody does double jump anymore.
Yeah, of course.
And it took like 3-4 weeks for people to figure that out. So this is actually pretty crazy. 96.7% with a 49% win rate, and double jump is 39% win rate, which is pretty bad. Yeah, huge difference.
All right, so NS took the... Is this the facet you take now?
Depends. I mean, you pick Blinding Void if your lane is strong enough that you don't die. If you go for Night Rain, it means you need to be stronger than your opponent in the lane and try to overpower your opponent. Like you said, it's going to be hard to deal with this Alchemist in the laning stage. So if you go Night Rain and you fail the first 5 minutes, Alch is free farm, Night Stalker has nothing, and you have nothing to play for. When you go for Blinding Void, it's good because your opponents can't use saving abilities. They don't see where the target is, who gets Void, right? So enemies affected by Void do not share vision with their allies. They also can't see anything.
It's like Mars Arena.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Mars Arena, yeah. But it is the stronger facet. Night Rain just shifts the game so that you have a stronger first 5 minutes, but then you're also really weak when your opponents actually want to fight.
Something that I'm gonna mention, and it's not like like offensive thing. It's just the fact that, for example, bottom lane for Radiant should be the weakest one. Let's say just these two players are the lowest MMR, let's say, in the team. So maybe this is going to be a lane that can have some advantage. That's my point.
Okay. I can see that happening. You got Crash Landing and you have the Void facet picked up. These heroes do have a pretty strong 5 minutes and onward, so I do like what they have here. There's a potential to kill the Jakiro. You can hunt down the Alchemist under the tower before he hits level 6. I can see that happening. Also, Mind Control is already dominating the top lane. Ooh, this Morphling has one last hit to the 6 on the Pango. Yeah, the cousins working together.
Yeah, as we expected, mid should be pretty rough for this Invo.
Yeah, mid's not going to be easy either. So I think what they really need to capitalize on is this bottom lane then.
Yeah, I feel like the first night time is going to be pretty crucial. Like, I really want to see Invoker, Tiny, and SD just doing stuff on the map.
All right, thank you, Murzabov, as well for the raid. We're on a 5-minute delay, casting some Bulgarian Dota League. So you'll get our compliments a bit late. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody.
I feel like this matchup on mid, by the way, I'm watching it now, and my feeling is that you really need to play this matchup on Invoker side like you're playing, let's say, I don't know, like some super heavy favored matchup. You just need to aggro creeps back. You need to, you need to play that way.
Yeah.
You should never just sit and try to trade and outplay and all of these things. You just need to accept that this is going to be a bad lane for you.
I think what you could do is, for example, you just walk up here, get the creep wave aggro, and then start running all the way through here. I think you need to do something like that.
Yeah, you put them under tower, or you can just try to be a little bit, funny and just put the Forge Spirit behind the tower so you can aggro the whole wave, let's say.
Yeah.
Something like just break the creep equilibrium. Otherwise, just like this, it's impossible. He's gonna destroy you.
Yeah, 20-6. This is just, destroying this matchup here. BZM having a great time. Also, top lane. Pango's up 20-8 on Morphling. So, Mind Control, LaJoya, the cousins in the off lane. You got the colleagues in the off lane, but here we got the cousins. Just making pretty easy work of this one. But hey, there we go.
Oh.
What was that?
Whoa.
Would you look at that?
You can stress how much you want, but I mean, it's pretty good confidence boost for Laser, probably. You're just solo killing one of the best mid laners in the world.
That was pretty good. Considering the CS difference between the two, that's probably like a level or 2 level difference, and you're able to kill your opponent. That is just great for Lazar. And now he's actually ahead of the Niche's Prophet in levels, despite having less CS. They're pretty big.
Yep.
Also has the level 2 Sunstrike up, so that's 250 damage. If they can find an opening in bottom to hit this Jakiro, you might be able to get some kills with the Sunstrike. I think they need to get kills with this. Invoker's gonna need every little bit you can get from this lane.
I would really love to see someone tipping right now mid from the supports. Like, this Sempi is just way too cocky. He's just playing.
Also get the...
Like, he's taking your tower mid, like...
Yeah.
He can die easily.
I mean, this Treant already hits for 60 damage, plus the reinforced, so 150 bonus damage. Look, like every time that Treant hits, it's like 90 damage to the tower. The tower also kills the treant really quickly if he picks up aggro. So I like how BZM is microing it. Every time an ally, every time a creep is dying from the wave, he stops attacking for a moment, waits for the tower to re-aggro, and then he starts attacking with the treant. And this tower is just dead. It's 5.5 minutes in, and this tower's just gone. At least it's tonight. Morphling in trouble as well in the top lane. A bit of a Lion King reference. A Wimba whip.
Yeah.
You've seen the Lion King, right? When you were a kid.
Yeah, of course, of course. I mean, there's many versions of it, but not many, but at least two.
I just remember that. A Wimba whip. A Wimba whip.
Yeah.
But he is a Wimba weeb though, so I don't exactly give courtesy to anime enjoyers, but Bokata.
Oh, we need to put MPOT is coming top. MPOT is coming.
Oh yeah, he's gone. Slapped in the face.
And they're going
he's keeping bottom as well, looking for more. The Night Stalker, Veselka. He's gonna go down for the BZM right click. He finishes the teleport, throws in one hit, gets a kill for himself, and that's a double for the Furion.
Let me teach you some Bulgarian here. NS names is Veselaka.
Veselaka.
Veselaka, which means the happy guy.
The happy guy.
Yes.
I was thinking the
Vesel means happy.
Okay. All right.
So I'm not sure if he's like super happy about his death. But
probably not. Bokata also in trouble here. LaJoya will take him down, and now a Wimba Weep is going to try to fight all the way to the end. Tiny rotates in. Can they get this Dark Willow killed away from it? Yes, they can. They'll get something for their efforts, but Mind Control also recognizes with this Morphling being so low that he has control of this lane now.
On top.
Sim 1. Close.
Sim 1 boy.
Like ability, trying to make a run for it. He's going for the expert. He's going for the wisdom. He is slightly faster maybe than the Jakiro. Okay, realizes that there's probably trouble coming in from the other direction, but actually Mind Control is coming in from the top half, so they'll just clean him up. And there was LaJoya on the other end.
Whoa. Pretty one-sided so far.
Sure is, yeah. 3K lead as well. Alchemist or not, like, this is not really when we start to compare. Like, if it was 10 to 15 minutes, and that's when we look at net worth and then talk about, yeah, they have an Alchemist, but everyone is having a good laning stage here on the Radiant side, not just him. A lot of issues to be answered this game.
Look
at this info build, by the way. He's going Maelstrom.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna be a right clicker. Something interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
There's a sentry here. They see them with the creeps.
Look how many stacks BZM did in his jungle. So basically, he's bouncing his ulti on this creeps.
Yeah. It's a lot of damage when that finally flies out into the lane.
Yeah, he didn't.
Veselaka gonna get jumped on here. Bizzle loading up the stun. Furion is TPing in as well. He pops the Dark Ascension. Furion cancels the teleport for now. He's actually going... I don't know if he's coming into this fight here. Veselaka nicely juking around, dancing around this Jakiro. Sim 1 is gone. And now onto Bizzle. Throws in the slow. Lazar with the tornado, the cold snap, the meatball, everything thrown in on the Alchemist. Can they take him down? He's going to be dropping low down to half HP. The poison's there. He's gone. Sunstrike not needed for this one. And LaJoya just going to have to be the spectator as his friends fall. 2 kills for the collegiate side. Pretty solid move there towards bottom. I thought that Night Stalker was dead for sure, but nicely dancing around in the trees.
Good use of the form and the nighttime, not the form.
Top lane also a bit of a dive. Yeah, they got the Morphling. Oh, he dies trying to TP out. He's going to have to do the walk of shame to the lane. Just look at Mind Control. He's just rolling in circles, making sure this Tiny has nowhere to go. 4 heroes overpower him. And now another T1 tower will go to the cold ones. So they found 2 kills and a tower, and they're getting more net worth out of this one. They're up to 4,000 gold now.
You know what I'm thinking about? Let's say you play MP and Koro together, and then you rush on Koro Solar Crest. Then you start refreshing MP third spell. So you can go minute 10, just use 3 trends on some tower and buff one of the trends with Solar. Imagine.
Oh, somebody's notifying in chat there's no game audio. Oh, that is weird. Give me a second. Why is it not picking it up? That is good to know now. All right, there we go. All right, so we've been playing 10-11 minutes of the game without game audio. So
that's fine.
It's fixed.
Like
it's fixed now. It's fixed now. So.
No, I don't.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, how do you think this scales out from here? Alchemist is gonna have a pretty much free game. Bizzle will hit his timings. We have to look at this Pangolier with the Diffusal going into Blink. Like, MC has a great game. How does the Dire side stop this tide? Like, do they start making plays with the Night Stalker Dark Ascension? Do they wait for a couple items of their own before they go? I feel like they're really pressured now.
The problem is that I don't think they have any items that are coming. Let's say NS item, it's fine to have a phylactery, but is it
and the Maelstrom? The Maelstrom on the Invo, like...
Yeah. Okay, they're going on top, actually.
Yeah. Sea Mine Control. Cold Snap already thrown in with a Tornado. And that is going to be a dead Panga. 4 heroes on 1.
Yeah.
Radiance is almost up.
I think it's just going to be a farming game in the next minutes, and probably Radiant are going to hit faster timing than Dire. And I guess like in like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, they are going to try to use the next nighttime, or right before the next nighttime. They're going to have Phylactery, they're going to have level 6 AD, hopefully till then.
Well, they just gotta
I'm a little bit worried about this Tiny. He's super far away from his blink, and I'm not sure where exactly he's gonna find it.
Yeah, under-leveled, under-farmed. It's gonna be a tough game to play this Tiny. Like, when you get to a good blink timing, it means that there's always action in top and bottom that you can rotate to, find a kill, or get assist gold. But now that he only has 1 assist and 1 kill, that's not a very active Tiny, to be honest.
Yeah, something like very important about this Tiny hero is that you really don't want to buy small like smoke bot. The smoke bot they're going.
Veselaka is going to get jumped on here. And look at that. There's the perfect circle. MC's just rolling in circles, and you can maybe get a spell off, but there's the bubble save from Fogata. Not going to be enough. Nice stun from the Alchemist as well. 3 already gone. The Sunstrike doesn't take the Jakiro out either. And that's a 4-man deafening blast, but he's slowed by the Diffusal. Lazar, you can maybe glyph the tower and hope for some extra damage, but it's nothing that's going to save you. BZM for the double kill. And you can see there's that OG tag on his name for a reason. This guy knows exactly how to play situations like that. 4 kills, 8,000 gold lead now.
He's not in OG anymore, but yeah.
I know he's not, but it's been there for a reason, is what I wanted to say.
Actually, he is still. I think he's on loan in Navi, right?
He should be. Should be, yeah. At least that's what I remember the last time. They had Sanctity take over BZM. Oh wait, what was that secret? I think Sanctity, the Mongolian player, took over their mid duties. Sure. Yeah, oh yeah, but they actually, Navi released their roster a week ago, so they're all inactive on that team.
Oh my god, I don't know anything about Dota. I'm not following Twitter lately.
Yeah, I'm the one who should know.
Navi released their roster?
Yeah, Navi, they are all inactive now. So
that's why, you know, the only guy that I'm following from time to time is Dandy on Instagram, and Dandy posted something like, you know, like Navi jerseys and something, and I was like, why is he like doing that? But now I understand. So Navi gave up on Dota?
Their roster's inactive, so I'm pretty sure they're looking for something else, or They might lift their Navi Junior lineup into the main roster with Niku.
Yeah,
Niku,
I
who's
hope
like a 15-year-old super talent from Ukraine.
Yeah.
So they might just do that.
So. It's pretty sad if there is no Navi. Like it doesn't matter how strong our Navi overall. It's just the orc itself is just
we're just
historical.
We're just gonna have to wait and see what's gonna come out. All of that. But yeah.
They're smoking to Alk bot, by the way. I think they're gonna catch him.
Do they have any wards with them? They actually are a bit indecisive. Yeah, they don't have any wards with them, so otherwise you would move towards this cliff here. Get the gank going, but nobody's showing. Mind Control, LaJoya, Sim1. They're all stacked up here.
Manta on Alk, I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest, especially in this game. I don't think it gives you much.
Yeah, I think what they want to do is just farm the map like crazy, split the lanes. They have the Treants, and then you put Radiance Manta illusions running down the lane.
Yeah, but you know what is the problem with Manta? Like, the problem is that Alk is a hero that, especially into SD, I understand that SD... Okay, they're going to top.
Yeah, they're jumping on SD specifically here. It's an easy one.
I feel like Alk as a hero overall, playing it without BKB is just really annoying. And if you buy Manta, and then at the same time later on you need to buy BKB, I just don't think like Manta and BKB goes well together. Like, they're both kind of defensive items. Yes, now you have Radiance, so you can farm with Manta, which is a one side, I understand, but you just have like this very straight, fast timing with BKB blink on Alk that you can use really well.
Yeah.
They're
gonna fight this one. Let's see what they do here. Wee's gonna get terrorized first, but he did get the morph out in time. We'll get the poke the Alchemist away, but this Morphling is not getting the backup that he needs. While the Invokers also control his TP cancel for the Gleipnir by BZM. And even if they don't have the detection instantly, they'll take him out. One successful teleport, that is the Tiny who gets away. They couldn't get this T1 tower, they lose 2 cores for it. And it's a 13,000 gold lead now. The cold ones are surely putting their opponents in a cold shower. What is usually good is you take a hot sauna into a cold shower, but these guys have been freezing outside and then put into a cold shower, so they're probably suffering from hypothermia. Eselaka pops his Dark Ascension, but he's gonna have to fight this one pretty much alone. Mind Control around there with his boys, and there goes Bogata. There's so many Gatas in this tournament. We have, what, Bob Gata, and then we had some other Gata guy. And now we have Bob Gata.
You can use it basically to everyone, right? Like, you can say Wajoy Kata,
MC Kata,
BZM Kata, Simeon Kata.
Okay.
Laser Kata.
Right, that's good to know. There's There's only Stravetes in here.
Yes.
Invoker caught once again. Tries to fight back versus BZM. I mean, he was able to kill him before. He's able to catch him, though. Piggy Pole running away too fast for Lazar. Eselaka.
Is coming.
He's got a lot of movement speed. Just needs to see where he is. Good Sprout, Sunstrike, Quick Vision. LaJoya with the Bramble Maze. The Terrorize will come out as well. And BZM is just loading up on Lotuses. And they punish this Night Stalker for going too deep. That's how simple it is sometimes. Yeah, that's a rightful tip from BZM. Is like, you think you're messing with me? I'm gonna be messing with you. Simon, deep in. Lazar already deleted there, and they're gonna take Bogata as well. He might bubble himself for now, but nowhere to go, nowhere to run. 20 to 5, 17,000 gold. It's, I mean, Stamanen, it's almost 1,000 per minute.
You know what is funny? Like, this whole time, this is just a Tiny hero, right? Like, this guy, for 5 minutes, he's just hitting creeps on Tiny. He's like, his team is feeding, dying constantly everywhere, and Tiny is just like taking creeps.
Yeah, it's like, I need my blink, boys. Just wait a bit longer. I need my blink. Yeah,
yeah, this is what I was saying before, that like Tiny is one of the heroes that you really want to skip all of these small items. Branches, Quilling Blades, Windlays. Like, look how many small items he has. And all of these items are preventing you from getting this quick.
Yeah, even the Mana Boots. Even
Yeah,
the
even the
full-on
mana
mana boots. Like, even if you had, like, brown boots, Bassi, just go straight for the blink, you know? He would have had it.
And every post-4 player have been there. Like, you don't get your blink until minute 15 and you're like, fuck, like, from where I can get it now. Yeah, because just Dota is this type of a game that if you don't get it quick, after minute 15, the game is already grouped. Your carry, your offlaner, your mid laner wants to take the farm, so you just don't have this natural space. Let's say you can take free mid, you can take free safe lane or something like this.
Well,
I mean, he got it. He has his blink now.
hey, you know, let's give a bit of an applause for that one. You know, he's finally got his blink.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, his teammates are still dying. They will lose their Tormentor here as well.
And it's the best shard actually to
Yeah, that's a good one. Just a bit of extra control for the team.
Imagine having this like Dark Willow shards, and then you have shards like tiny shards, let's say.
Yeah, support tiny,
Right.
getting extra. You know, no trees being
Yeah,
or charges in the trees. Like bad.
I really want to have this type of update in Dota. Let's say, you know, you can choose facets, right? But what if you can choose between like 2 or 3 different types of shards that you can get?
I like the idea of that because it could allow you to play a hero that is normally played as a core as a support because you have a different shard option. I like that.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I feel like if you get a, let's say, Invoker shard that, I don't know, like, you obviously got my point. Something that is beneficial for support. Like,
yeah.
You're gonna start playing this Invoker as support essentially. Or you're going to try it. Which is going to create a lot of, like, you know, creative stuff in the game.
I actually wanted to ask you, I know you've been having a bit of a Dota break, but are you familiar with Enchantress facets and inits in this game?
Yeah, I do.
Do you, as much as I do, I hate the init on Enchantress. It's the worst in the game. Do you think it should be buffed or changed?
Yeah, they're super bad. I don't know. Like, I mean, the killing up is obviously annoying, but...
I'm just happy to hear that I have a friend with me, because the init, the one where you get an extra neutral token when one drops, you get 2. That's like dog shit. That's like the worst thing ever.
Oh wait, I don't know this one actually.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted to ask about. So, Enchantress, when you kill a creep, there's a chance to drop a token. When a token drops, you get 2 tokens. I think that's just bad.
But I don't see this in it. It's some other one. It's breakable. I'm checking it now.
Yeah. Oh, Veselakal actually caught by the Bramble there. He's going to get followed up by a stun, even though Bizzle stuns himself, but the Night Stalker has got nowhere to go. Once again, the refusal takes away all of his movement speed. And I think this is, you know, Pichette territory once again. I don't think... Unless you get your full team to go together, smoke up one time and try to fight them back. But Morphling doesn't have the damage items. You have a Maelstrom Invoker. You have a Tiny with Blink a bit too late into the game. This is not an easy game. They catch the Shadow Demon as well. Bokata. Another one in the books here for the cold ones.
Evo is finishing his Gleipnir soon, but...
Hey. Soon.
Yeah.
How much are you gonna lose before you get it, though? Awimba was just waving his hand there, like, bro.
Okay, you got it.
That was the Parasma from Nature's Prophet. That thing hurts a lot.
Yeah.
Just look at this Pango. Like, he can... This little Thunderbolt facet is just so good. They're so fast, and you control everybody in the fight.
You're a big Pango fan?
I am actually a really big Pango enjoyer now. Especially when I see Mind Control on it play a 2-1-22 game as GG is called. And we have the first victory up on the board here for the cold ones. They were just better. They were just simply better here in game 1. I don't think there's anything else I can really say to sugarcoat this one for the losing side, but they were simply just way too good. 31-5.
That's Bulgarian Dota, folks. Imagine watching some boring 70 minutes game.
Yeah. They all died once. So, you know, you have 9-1-8, 2-1-22, 4-1-18. They all died once.
Yeah. It's a brother split.
The brothers split. Yeah, they destroyed mid. Furion was way too strong for the Invoker. I think I agree with you. He should have tried to do some lane pulling shenanigans, try to balance it out more for the Invoker. He did get the first kill on BZM, which we missed, but we were very surprised about. Top lane was also a disaster. They, like, the Pango was just destroying the Morphling. And then bottom, which looked okay for the Night Stalker, but you're already losing 2 lanes. You can see where this is pretty much going. You lose all 3 lanes, game is pretty much over. So,
yeah.
Any closing thoughts?
No. Let's wait for the next one.
Yep. You heard the man. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for game number 2.
Wanna be delivered to I wanna be delivered to the rod. You're under the pressure. I lost my temper. I said something foolish. Did I go and ruin this? When it started to feel so real, could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving, loving for the rest of my days. No, I don't want to be alone so late at night. Down, I know. When it started to feel so real, could feel it running, running through my lonely veins. When I started to heal, could see myself loving, loving for the rest of my days. So late at night. never mistake the way you give me my faith. My body feels safe in your hands. Feel me fully fade. I'm light as a fire that I'm letting you escape. The stars still remember they fall to our fate. I don't wanna wait. Every single part of me in flames. Tell me how it tastes. Let me be the harmony you crave. I want you to stay, please stay. Venom in my veins, deliverance waits for your hands. I am not afraid. I'm light as a fire that I'm letting you escape. The stars still remember they fall to our
For Team Liquid!
За трета поредна година с нарастващ награден фонд и въпреки водещите. Онлайн от 10 октомври и с мащабен гранд финал в зала 3 на Национален дворец на културата на 16 ноември в рамките на фестивален ден, в който ще видите шоу-мачове, концерт на The Science, финали и тематичен базар за феновете на аниме, косплей и гейминг. Среща с партньорите на проекта и още много изненади. Dota Masters Bulgaria. Трето издание.
Пак ли Dota Masters? И къде ще е там, нали?
And welcome back, folks, to game number 2. And like you would say in the local language, Здравейте, приятели. It is the Cold Ones versus Kolegite от Offlane-a. The Cold Ones leading this one after a pretty strong show in game number 1. And looking at this draft, it's already looking scary. It's going to be the BZM Invoker that they locked themselves in for here with T-PANDA and STOMAHEH1 on the cast.
Yeah, this time. Again, the same strategy. This time, I mean, now it makes sense. Like, obviously, Kolegite just stole the Invoker last game. It looks like it's first pick material for the Cold Ones. The Studenite.
Yeah. Yeah, they snatched the Invoker for themselves, so you're going to have to come up with a strong answer to this one. There's only a couple good heroes versus the Invoker in the mid matchup. So let's see if what they can get for themselves. It's going to be... Okay, it's not going to be the straight-up mid matchup yet. They're going to go for the Clockwork.
Yeah, it is a okay answer, let's say.
At least helps you catch the hero, right? Because even if you go into Ghost Walk, you're going to have to get through the cogs and everything. So this Clockwork's going to help you catch this hero at least. And I think Clockwork is just in general a really good lane hero for a lot of these range cores to play with. So you can look at Clockwork Lina was very common a few months back. Clockwork Drow is also something you can play if the opponent doesn't have a lot of blink stuns like Centaur, Primal Beast. Those are the ones you have to worry about the most. You can even play Sniper with this Clockwork, which also works good.
Yeah, old school.
So at least a lot of those range cores will work, but they had an alright draft. It was just the execution that was a bit lacking in the laning stage. Of course, you're playing against a TI winner and another player that has tons of experience in the world class. So obviously, you're going to have to play exceptionally good if you want to beat them in the lane.
They will do it this time. I have this feeling.
You have a feeling?
Yes.
Strong feeling?
Yes.
Okay. All right. STOMAHEH1 is in.
It's just a feeling. Zero predictions.
That's what they always say, right? Believe your heart, not your brain.
Yes. That's what I do.
All right. So let's see what they go for here. You could, again... I think what you should do right now, the best idea, is pick a flex that is either versus the Invoker or a potential 4. Like, if they do want to do the Tiny again, I'd be open for it, but at least keep it open until the final phase where you start to lock it in.
What flex would you pick? Okay.
I mean, the Tiny was I was thinking about, but they go for Marcy, so they just, I think, directly just lock in their supports. Pagna is really good. Protects versus the Unleash. Marcy can't hit the target that's decrepified. Also good combo with the Invoker too if you want to blow somebody up. Mostly just spells on these two. There you go for the Sniper. Okay.
But on the other side.
Do you like their draft so far, the Pagna Sniper?
No, not at all. Looks pretty bad, but...
They don't really have natural synergy, right? Except for one thing. One thing is good for them. If they're both supports, you go for the Shrapnel facet. Decrepified Shrapnel kills people. That thing hurts a lot.
Sure. Yeah. If we are trying to be extra positive, yes.
That is something you can do. You can make the level 1 gank. Try to look for first blood in the lane.
Yeah. Yeah. It's... Yeah. I don't know. It sounds good.
I've seen it work in pub games. I've seen it in pro games. It works.
If this was even game, I would probably pick the other team already.
With the Clockwork Marcy?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I mean, it's a strong start. Now you need a right clicker that complements from this Marcy being in the team. There's a lot of magical damage, right? So you don't really need the bodyguard facet. You can pick up the sidekick for the lifesteal and the extra damage instead of the armor.
I mean, is anyone even taking the other facet?
Yeah, they actually are, but it depends on the draft, right? Like if they're... You think about Sven Warcry, you usually pick it to counter like Tusk Tag Team, anything that gives you bonus damage, or anything that buffs up your right-click damage. If you go for Bodyguard, it means the opponent has at least 2 right-clickers in their team, when I think that is a really good choice. Otherwise, you just go. Otherwise, you just pick the lifesteal and the damage because you don't need to protect your ally from physical damage. Primal Beast is pretty good. I like the. I actually really like this Kolegite draft.
Yeah, it's a little bit Evoker overall. It's a little bit annoying, but yeah, it's pretty good into the other two.
Yeah, since they revealed the supports, there's no room for an Enchantress, which is like one of the best counters to this Primal Beast. Because I'm not sure if you know, Enchant purges Onslaught. Because Onslaught is a buff when he charges. If you enchant the Primal Beast, he stops charging.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That is an interesting one.
Dire team ban.
Queen of Pain is a good answer. And ooh, Faces Void.
Instant.
With Invoker. Okay. We did this in Battle Cup one day, in Tier 8 Battle Cup. I played Tidehunter. We had an Aghanim's Invoker, and we had a Faces Void carry. The idea was, as soon as Invoker has Ags, you have Cataclysm, you Ravage, and you kill everyone. But now you have Chrono, which makes even the basic Sunstrike a really good combo. 3 range heroes and Chrono, really good. And also, if you don't want to go Chrono, yeah, if it goes for Time Zone, which is also really good, because it nerfs the Primal Beast, it nerfs the Queen of Pain. They can't get out of it. So that is also, I think, a good idea. And especially if they want to play right-click Sniper, then sure, you can really heavily punish Kolegite. But we're going to have to see who plays what role. I do think it is Pugna Sniper supports. And now they just need an offlane for Mind Control to play with... Do you think LaJoya is going to play rather Sniper than Pugna? Sniper 4?
Yeah, because otherwise, what is Sniper doing? Like pos 5 or what?
Yeah, you can pos 5 because you have Faces Void, you have range and melee.
Well,
you can do that.
5 seconds
maybe.
remaining.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I still think it's going to be Sniper. I mean,
I just don't know his heroes.
Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest. I mean, it sounds like natural to be Pugna 4, but Sniper 4, but let's see.
So we need an offlane for Mind Control. What does he want to play? No Darkseer, no Doom. Visage. Okay. So what does that leave us with? I mean, there's no Morphling in the game, so I guess you can get away with a Gyrocopter pick. Sure.
Oh, MC is Pugna. Wait a bit.
Oh, MC Pugna. Yeah.
BCM mid Void? Or maybe they... Oh, wait. I think they swap around a little bit.
I mean, they could. They could.
BCM is going to play carry Void. And then Bizzle is going to play Invoker mid, probably.
Yeah. I think they can do that. They just wanted the better matchups, right? They're probably familiar with how they work. Faces Void is really good versus Primal Beast. And Bizzle probably... I don't know. Does he play Faces Void? Maybe he was like, give me the Invoker instead. Or then they just want to have some fun. Because they were really strong in game 1. I would not be too surprised if they just have, you know, mess around with the draft a bit. Kind of like...
It looks like that. Yeah.
Kind of like yesterday when we had like Arc Warden and... was it Medusa also in the same game? Like in the same draft? It's like you have like an ultra greedy late game lineup, but they won all the lanes. And it's like, well, the game's kind of over.
Yeah, it was not Tusa, but it was Luna, maybe.
Yeah, but still a very greedy draft.
Yeah.
The point being, yeah. Let's see, MC Pugna with the sniper. Let's see how this one rolls out. Are you still a fan of the Kolegite draft? You said you were liking it in the first 2 picks.
Yeah, I think it makes more. It has better synergy, but yeah.
Yeah, Zdrasti.
Yeah.
What is that? Neharasvam?
It means I don't like Stumanen.
All right, let's see. They're all in the river. Visage is the only one showing right now. The instant shrapnel gives them vision on the primal beast. Veselaka coming in from the back as well. They're going to get surrounded here. And Bizzle might be the first one to drop. They do take him down. Veselaka will drop as well. Bokata, he's in the middle of all of this. They'll take down Simone as well. 2 for 2. Sniper low on HP. Like ability, trying to get the finish off on him. Lazar helps him out. He'll get the kill. And MC running away. He'll be able to... I mean, Pugna has so much movement speed that he can just run away from all of these three. But it's a 3 for 2 for the Radiant side. So you got a kill on your mid Quap, your carry Gyro, and on the enemy side, the offlane... Sorry, not even the offlane, the support Visage and the support Sniper. So this is actually really good for the Radiant side.
I mean, this second spell Void here was super valuable in this fight.
Time dilation?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of spells.
5 men time dilation.
It's unfortunate we're not gonna get the time zone. We get Chronosphere. Creep's getting busy, hitting the cogs. Bokata's trying to block the creep wave, but is it gonna go under the tower? BZM gonna get the accidental ping. He gets the block the creep wave just on the edge of that tower.
I'm not a big fan of this sniper fucking end.
I can see it working, but they need the Decrepify for it to properly activate. They need it to level up Nether Blast because of the big fight, and of course, like huge AoE
Invoker
damage.
is having like a rough time actually. Maybe it's because of this Queen kills.
Queen is really good versus Invoker. This is one of the heroes you usually pick.
Yeah, and then you just get natural like, advantage with this first blood or... It was first blood on Queen, right?
Yeah, the Invo was first phase and Quap came later, yeah.
No, I mean on the rune fight.
Oh, the rune fight.
I think Quap got first blood kill.
Yeah, like ability killed Bizzle, but yeah, he got his kill from La Joya sniper, but he survived while the Invoker didn't.
Yeah.
So already ahead in CS, ahead in levels, just needs regen. So getting to those, I mean, there's no Exort on this Invoker. What I saw, which is a really cool thing, Avalus, their mid player, Stormer, you're probably familiar with him. He plays Exort into Quaswex Invoker. So he starts with Forge Spirits. The 2-minute rune, he uses the Forge Spirit to deny the other one, and then he picks up the other himself.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, it is like, you do this with Meepo, you do this with MP. It's like a standard thing to do on mid when you play against a Boro hero. And now this Queen needs to go base, which is, it's big stuff actually.
Yeah, suddenly the Invoker has the lane under control for himself. He's gonna get a level advantage. Catch up with the Queen of Pain. Also some pretty cruel damage in this top lane when you look at the dire lineup here. We already see the time dilation thrown out. The clockwork is gonna drop to Simone. It's gonna get this one.
Also.
La Joya down. A Wimba Weep too, yeah. Plenty of trading here. Mind Control survives though. He has a level 2 blast already, and the Lotus fight. Okay, yeah, he takes that one too. Yeah, I think Marcy's dead.
Neastics, no way.
He dodges the blast. That's pretty good. Gyro's coming. Oh, the Nether Ward. The Nether Ward kills him. Awimba Weeb is committing to this one, but he cannot find MC. Bokata takes down Simone. Veselaka's also running away.
On your lane.
Oh no, yeah, the Gyro is already out of that one. But they got the Visage kill in the top lane. And I bet it's unfortunate for the Marcy. He tried to help the Gyro with the kill, but as soon as she started casting ability, that ward just kills him. Now they got the full combo up and MC's down. Nice play there from Likeability. The Gyro was almost dead. He's gonna need some regen. Gets the salve, gets some tangos. Back to this mid matchup here. Quap is still slightly ahead in CS. Invo is ahead in levels. A full level, by the way.
Yeah. I have this feeling that Queen might need to go back to base again.
Yeah, I might actually just die here. Dodges the incoming projectile from Invoker. Gets a bottle refill from Vasilaka.
Oh, clockwork.
Oh, but your dog got excited about that one too. Bizzle. Trouble in the river. It's an important kill here. This game is already... I mean, you were right about something. You were saying that this is going to be a much better game for this Radiant team. And things are looking good so far. If only there wasn't a rage creep to soak up some of the damage here. They even throw in the rocket flare from the clockwork.
Yeah. I mean, obviously bot lane is going weird for Dire, but not much you can expect. Double band on Evoker, that's an interesting one.
This was meta for a very long time this year, that you had double Wraith band and yeah, you're right, they don't build it nowadays anymore. It used to be like you make Wraith band into Null Talisman, or if you needed a bracer, then the bracers got nerfed, and now it's like Null Talisman looks pretty good as an item to pick up, or you just have one and go straight to the Witchblade and then Midas. But it's like no boots Invoker.
Yeah. Basically, it's a big problem that you don't have double the effect of the item anymore after a minute 25.
Yeah. Yeah, it really nerfed these early game items, but Null Talisman is the best one out of them so far.
Yeah.
The Mono region will carry you far.
I mean, Mind Control had it on Pango last game, by the way.
Yeah. It's all about the physical damage on the enemy side. Get that extra armor. Because it is still 1.75. So you get 2, you have 3.5 extra armor. That's pretty good. Then you have a support with Buckler. Get the extra armor aura.
Yeah. I don't like this build on Sniper also. He has double band also, but... Yeah. Oh, 2 heroes are going for the rune, by the way. They're gonna meet them face to face.
Oh, let's see what happens here. Instant rocket barrage. LaJoya is melting here. The damage from this gyrocopter. The rocket is destroyed. The tornado actually catches him. And here comes Visage. So does the sonic wave from the Queen of Pain. But they're gonna lose their carry and the wisdom rune. It's gonna be secured for the Dire side. Yeah, a bit of a chase there. 2 for 1. Gotta be happy having this gyrocopter versus Pugna, because when usually you try to save yourself from right clicks, you use the Crepify, but then you just start taking double damage from the barrage. Which, by the way, does a ton of damage.
Yeah. Well, we are going a little bit again to the Dire side now, since I mean, Void is pretty uncontested. Gyro has a decent game, but not anymore, it looks like.
Yeah, his CS is not amazing.
I mean, he's still top 3, so...
Bit of traffic here. Visage is coming in. So is Invoker. Like ability is going to be in the middle of 4 heroes suddenly. Not a whole lot that this Marcy can do. Just soaks up all of that burst. Vasilaka coming in to help out, but he's alone. And he also takes a huge burst to the face, and he might die as well, just trying to, you know, save your buddy syndrome. And BZM comes through the portal, so they're going to lock in onto this clockwork. He goes down. A double for Bizzle. I don't know what the plan was. If you want to contest them like that, you should probably bring more numbers.
Yeah. I feel like they just need to get their levels on support. It's like big stuff. Like this Marcy is a really good game, and he's just sitting level 5 for like 1.5 minutes already 2 minutes. And Marty 6 is big stuff. It's not a joke.
Yeah, it's very strong. It's always getting that hook shot. If they got to that Wisdom Rune, that would have been great. But since they didn't get it, that means the supports are going to be a bit under-leveled for now. Laser. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's another. Sure. Missed out on that one. A bit of a rotation to top with the Queen of Pain. That's the safe lane from the cold one's gone.
Yeah.
Queen of Pain bringing in the impact. 403. Perfect game so far. Look at Lazar's net worth. Also 1,000 gold ahead of anybody else. So this Queen can really make or break this game.
Yeah, he doesn't have BZM against him anymore, so it's time for him to shine.
Yep. Also, quick comment from the chat. Cat, one of our mods, Stormer, haven't heard that in a while. Dang. Well, that means you missed out on the Relog Regional Champions finals we had last week when we were casting in Serbia. They Stormer and the boys, they just won $100,000 from a tournament.
Yeah, I'm pretty close with Mac, which is their coach right now.
Yeah, Mac is a great guy. I got a picture with him.
Oh really?
Yeah. I've been talking with him for years. He's a great guy. Lazar with the 80 rune. Tries to go in aggressive, but he's already down to half HP. Has the take on. Invoker's going to be melting here. And here's the charge from Bogata. But the Chrono comes out from BCM. And they've got everybody low here. There goes Veselaka. He instantly buys back in. They will drop Black ability. Simone is gone. BCM full HP heal. And La Joya takes down another. Has an instant assassinate. Lazar able to dodge that one. And they bring in a Wimba Weave as well, hoping this Clockwork, who just bought back, could close in the gap, but not successful yet. And Lazar jumps in, snipes La Joya, and now they can maybe kill Pugna as well. The rockets flying in. A Wimba Weave will not follow though, but Lazar, look, 3 seconds on Sonic Wave. He might go for this one, goes in for the instant jump, doesn't have the mana. He might die himself, Lazar! He didn't have the mana for the Sonic Wave. And didn't wait for the mana boots to come off cooldown. Oh, the greed. The greed. Big mistake.
Just look how much damage this is going to do to the team now. So, he gave up Pugna 1k gold. He gave up Visage 1 level, which means he just got his 6, which probably means that they're gonna take the tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is going to be a very, very costly loss to the fight. I mean, it was looking great. And then just a huge turn in the end, losing that Queen of Pain. That was a perfect streak, 6, 1, and 4. Like ability does get tornadoed by Bizzle before the jump lands, and Marcy's going to drop in the river. The Assassinate's not even needed for this one. Bogata cannot charge in because the Deafening Blast was coming his way. And BZM, you know, he's getting some space now.
Yeah. Busy carry him.
Yeah, BCM Kata.
Yeah.
The ultimate late game carry. Which is still a lot of pros refer to. That Faceless Void is still the ultimate late game hero. Mid tower will die to one more explosion. They're gonna have to make the play now. Bogata charges in onto Bizzle, gets the ulti to connect on the Invoker. Nice tornado, but dies to the Sonic Wave. Veselaka catches the sniper. La Joya will be taken down. Lazar would like to go to MC, but they need the Marcy to jump in, and here's the Visage Birds as well. So this Marcy, unleash or not, does get the jump with her dying breath, and maybe the Visage goes down. A couple more right clicks needed, and there we go. Lazar with another triple kill for the Queen of Pain. BZM Chrono ready, catches the Gyrocopter. There's not a lot that he can do here on the side of Lazar to help his Gyro, and BZM will now chase Lazar down. MC gets the tower in the end. Elstrom almost ready on the Void. Bogata going quite deep here. I'm gonna have to back away.
Probably, I don't know. It looks like a win for Dire, but Queen is keep scaling, but can you actually... How can you scale it to Void later? It's the question here.
Yeah, it's definitely a good question. Queen of Pain late game is really strong, but it's not that strong of a Faceless Void. I think you need to play around this Queen surviving fights, getting kills, pumping up net worth. Queen is a very level-dependent hero, right? Like, you look at the talent options she has all the way to, like, 25. That Sonic Wave is insanely strong. 250 extra damage. So you do a 900 burst plus the spell amp that you have. So that's, I think it's like almost 1100 damage on one press of a button. Pure damage, by the way.
Yeah.
Very balanced.
It is, again, like, if they allow you to cast all of this stuff, sure, but...
I mean, you just press R. But you are going to have to get to that point of your level 25 Queen of Pain. But when you do, BZM is spotted here. Oh, there's a creep in between. He can't hookshot. Veselaka runs in on the Visage here. Bogata coming to the rescue as well, but they are outnumbered. The whole team is here pretty much. They're trying to kill BCM here with the Unleash Burst, and it might just be enough, but BCM regenerates and heals through. Sunstrike on Bogata. He's out. Bizzle will get this one. Queen of Pain in the middle. A bit late for this one. Bizzle gets the stick heal, survives. And they're trying to chase Lazar. Another familiar chasing, but gets the blink away. And 3 heroes dead, just like... I don't know why they took this fight. They didn't probably expect... I mean, you kind of got to expect, right? Like, you're coming in from the trees here. There's
he blinked red.
Oh, what?
He blinked into you.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Well, yeah. Well, what I was saying about the top...
If this was a pub game, sorry to cut you.
Go ahead.
If this was a pub game, like, I'll flame the shit out of this queen.
It sounds about right.
I hope they are still friends after this game. I hope they're still colleagues.
MC deep in the mid lane. Tries to finish up the clockwork by himself. Gets orchided by Bizzle. Not enough damage to kill with the soul burn, though. Tosses Bizzle around, gets slowed up. Tornado does connect onto the Marcy Assassin. It's going to fly in through as well with the Decrepify. Almost enough damage. MC is dead, though, to Bogata. The birds are stunning this Primal Beast. He needs to get out of here. Bizzle, though, going to get ulted into the Sonic Wave, and they got another. Lazar cleaning them up. This is exactly what they needed. Simone will drop as well. Veselaka will finish him off. And BZM again with a beautiful chrono. 1-2. Cannot get the third. Lazar on the chase, though. There's the jump from BZM. He's going to be safe and far enough from everybody else. But it's another good chrono. But still, good chrono or not, Lazar is cleaning them up. And this is exactly what I was talking about. This is what they need. A big, fat Queen of Pain at the end of this game.
You just need to click R. You said it.
You just need to click R. Indeed. I mean, she did 3,500 damage.
Yeah.
Sonic Wave hit 3 players. And then the Blink Scream forward. They thought they had enough damage to kill the Marcy with first the Tornado. The Assassinate was already channeling. So the moment she comes down, the projectile's going to hit her. And then MC was able to squeak in the Decrepify just before the Assassinate landed. But it wasn't enough damage. So it allowed them to get the turn.
I see this pattern with Laser that after every double or triple kill, he tends to feed one. So let's hope now he's gonna save the streak.
Yeah, time to start building a new one.
Yes. There's a fight on top.
Goes Veselaka. There goes likability too. Getting caught in deep. Svetlaps is asking me to call Stomanen Bojinkata.
Let's recheck.
Or not sure if it's Stomanen or somebody else.
Let's recheck. I know. Bojinkata is BZM.
Ah.
His name is Bojiman and they call him Bojinkata.
Ah.
It probably refers to kata.
Yeah, it could be. I've been talking about the katas. So.
T-PANDA kata.
Can I bully the players a bit in chat? Is it allowed?
Players? Yes, of course. But maybe in between fights.
Well, let's see. There's nothing happening right now, so
As long as we are not pausing the game as casters.
Yeah, yes. That's that's the most important part. Yeah, looks like BZM is not saying anything to it. He's busy with his farming patterns. Who? What? Valeri Bozinov.
Okay.
Who is that? I need to Google.
Oh,
it's a football player.
Yeah, it's a meme football player in Bulgaria.
All right, I'm gonna have to try.
Basically, this is the guy that says weird stuff on interviews. Basically, they're asking him questions, something like, "How do you feel?" And he says, "I feel something that it's only me that can feel." Like, I don't know, it's hard to translate to English, but it's complete bullshit on Bulgaria, and everyone is laughing at him.
Well, I don't know him well enough, so I think we're not gonna get time zone.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
I mean, I can give you a fun fact.
Go ahead.
Actually, I don't know anything about him. I mean, fun fact, he is a Bulgarian football player. That's it. He tried his best.
Alright, that's all I could find about him.
Yeah.
I tried. Anyway. Age is secured for BZM. Also the mid tower taken away. That's going to open up a bit of space here. Especially if they're able to wipe or kill a couple heroes versus Aegis, which I don't think is going to happen. But if they do, that means a lane of racks is available for the taking. It can be very big. So you have a win condition in your mind. And with this Queen of Pain doing so well, Lazar has been opting to max out the Dagon completely. Sometimes it can be hit or miss. In this game, I feel like when I'm watching this Queen of Pain play, this could just be the right option, just to max out the Dagon.
I have no idea, to be honest. Like, what is the way you play Queen even? They're going behind the clock mid.
I mean, you could think about...
Chrono him.
Well, let's see if they can get him. Oh, yeah, they just chrono the clockwork. I don't think that's really worth it, but... That's a very long cooldown, though. Top lane, they're fighting. Oh, they found Bill. That's an even bigger kill. And with the catapult still in front of the tower, that's a T2 and a kill. And without the threat of the Chronosphere, I think a Wimboweave can just stand his ground, take this one. Yeah, they're not coming to defend this one at all. I don't think chronoing the clockwork was that good.
It's probably for the memes, because they're good friends. BZM and the clockwork.
Yeah, I mean, memes are always good, but you gotta win this game. Close out this series. At least they're not losing. You know, game one, that would have been rough. Ogata walks into mind control. He does have a BKB, which he actually is gonna use, and he charges straight in, but this is a very fast Pugna. Jumping on La Joya. Sniper left all alone. Simone trying to help out from the side. Marcy, some damage being dealt. The Pulverize connects, but they did get the Assassinate off, so La Joya will get the kill on likability. Bogata dropped as well. Veselaka left alone. Meanwhile, BZM has been fighting versus Gyro and Lazar. Trying to get that Aegis away. The Sonic Wave will be used for it. And now everyone is dead except for the Queen of Pain. So they've tried to fight in mid without a proper damage dealer. And both of their damage dealers were dying to Faceless Void without Chrono. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think that you're just trying to go too deep.
Yeah, is BZM really just that good?
Wait, Quinn. Wait, he blinked in with Quinn. No, he's fine, he's fine.
I mean, he did say Time Dilation is a really good spell this game, but I didn't think it was that good. That you can win a 1v2.
Yeah. I mean, he shouldn't be able, but maybe just the BZM OG factor.
Yeah. Too good.
You're just shaking. 1 minute. Okay, it's puppy pass probably.
All right. So we got. Let's take a look at items here. Let's bring in the board here. So what do we have? You were talking about Queen when I was mentioning the Dagon Rush. Sanjin Kaya is pretty good. Something you want to have pretty early on in the game. Lincoln's is good. Octarine is good. Lincoln's is not really good this game. But,
no, not at all. Yeah.
But Octarine is a pretty good item. Anything that buffs up your damage even more, or your tankiness and survivability. Ags is really good this game, which I would have also liked. So that's why I said Dagon is hit or miss when you max it, right? You either fully just stomp your opponents and it pays off, but if you don't, all those stat items you could have gotten could have maybe helped you survive Chrono. All the burst that they have, you might be able to get out and go in. You get more lifesteal as well.
I think that you should not even think about how you can survive Chrono, because if you get Chronos, you're gonna die. I don't think he should build at all about items about surviving in Chrono. He just needs to be outside of the Chrono, which means that he needs to be.
I would agree, but this is a Faceless Void without BKB. There's Rocket, there's Hookshot. You can even Pulverize if you have Psychic Headband on Primal Beast. Like, it's actually a pretty good usage there. Just poking back the Primal Beast, almost dead completely. Nice hook shot there from Vesalko. Actually onto the back line here. Bizzle is going to be in trouble. LaJoya trying to make a run for it. MC on the side, but where is BZM? He's not even interested. He's picking up Lotuses. He's picking up flowers. LaJoya going to get charged down by Bogata. They will get 2 kills, and now MC Simon trying to get a run out of this one. Lazar has to chase this 550 movement speed Pugna. You're not catching this guy. Or are you? Lazar blinks on top with the Yules. MC caught. MC squared, maybe, in this case. As they bring in the backup here, that is the Gyrocopter. BZM is still not even near to this fight. 3 heroes gone.
Void is coming.
It's just cutting the wave. Big win for the Radiant side. Very big win.
Thank God this is BZM. I guess, yeah. Imagine this being a tier 2 player.
Oh, yeah.
Straight up kick after this TP to go.
Ooh, Veselaka! Oh, that was good. That was so good. He's taking the outpost. He gets hit by Sunstrike, and he has aggro on this ancient ice shaman. This ugly fucker is just hitting him at the same time. He finishes the channel, and he dies to the next right click from the ancient. So he just got, yeah, I wouldn't say denied. He just got killed, got murdered. Oh, that was good. That was quality. Also, hi to Degas in chat. We got a real professional Dota analyst in chat. What do you think about? All right, I'm gonna show you some items, Degas. What do you think about this? Last game we had a Maelstrom Invoker. This time a bit more standard. We're still going for mass Wraith bands. We have 2 Dagons. We have the fastest Pugna you've ever seen in the world, basically, with Boots of Bearing and Solar Crest buffed on him, so he's like super fast. And we have Mind Control and BZM in one team, and they stopped game 1, but they're not stomping game 2. Yeah, like he's saying, finally some real professional Dota. This is what you were saying. This is the real pro
look
Dota.
At Void.
BZM. Let's see if he can slap them down. Yes, he can. The Sunstrike. There we go. Easy job. Also LaJoya. Oh, okay. I like that. He used the grenade to cancel the hook shot from Veselaka.
What about Void Jump?
Yeah, he's on the way once again. They're still smoked. Visage is probably going to find them here.
Void keep it top again, by the way.
Yeah, Bogata's dying maybe in the bottom lane as well. His mana's completely gone. Orchid, Meatball's a bit of a miss. He has to pop his BKB to get out.
His Visage.
Okay. Visage is gone, okay. Sure thing, sure thing.
Dire's courier has
Satanic queued up on the gyro. BZM's courier dies with the silver, and they find the invoker down in the mid lane. AD on the gyro. They're like
Gyro's damage. He was. Oh, it's DD gyro. Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
I understand now.
Stomanen, it's AD these days. It's not.
Oh
DD.
yeah. You don't call it DD anymore.
No, but there is a funny bug though. It's not DD because it's not double. It's 80%, bro.
Oh yeah. It gives spell lamp also.
Yes. It's 95%. So 80% damage, 15% spell amp. It's not 100%. It's 95. It's not double. The Salaka dying at the same time. But the funny thing is, if you bottle an 80 rune, it says rune double damage. That hasn't been fixed yet.
Okay. So I'm correct.
Stiga pisave visnik.
Yeah.
Samo Firish. Ivan te pravi igra 4.
Yeah, basically they're flaming each other. And one guy is saying you're only feeding. And the other guy is saying mind control makes you a player.
Yeah, the banter. Well, they just slap BZM really hard. And that's 1,000 gold for a Wimbaweep. I mean, this game is still wide open. Could be either side who takes this one.
I mean, if Void keeps doing what he's doing, I think the game is actually... it's good for Dar. Like, this Gyro is fat. He has Satanic, actually.
He's strong. Axe Daedalus. He's no joke.
And his Satanic is coming.
3 tower melting here to the right clicks of the gyrocopter. So a lane of Rax might just be taken because they're like, Void probably has buyback. But we're trying to force it out. But they were going to realize soon that Void's not coming back. So when they realize that, they might stay a bit longer. But as you can see, they're playing very cautious. They find the Primal Beast. Bokata could use some help here. He never uses Blade Mail though, so he's just soaking up hits and now he's just dead. Gyro gonna get disarmed.
Where are you going,
Hook shot into the back. They're gonna start diving, boys. La Joya to the fountain. He'll be slapped in there a bit, but 3 heroes are out. We'll lose both the Invo and the Visage, and that will give them the lane of Rax. Suddenly, all of this net worth lead that they've had all game is pretty much gonna be gone. So that is
Micro has no TP, by the way.
Oh, really? Oh, no. MC, what have you done? What have you done? Invo's back up, BZM. He's on the edge of this dust. He cannot move closer. Now he does. Starts to clean up the wave. Early Satanic from the gyrocopter. Going to get some regeneration out. Joya. Oh, close call. Sonic Wave doesn't take him.
Or no? Okay, I like
this. MC's coming in from the side. There's a TP from Bizzle. He's back up. Tornado trying to catch them here. Doesn't connect on anybody. Also the Yules there by Veselaka. He's able to hook shot out. BZM still chasing. He knows he's stronger than they are. They still have tabs on the clockwork. Getting closer and closer with every passing second. Trying to get out. They're fighting in the middle of the jungle as well. They're going to be careful of not to stack up here. A chase onto Bizzle. Invo dropping low. He is down to half. Clockwork coming in with a buyback to return to the fight as soon as BZM has cleaned him up. And he's coming in from the back. BZM is coming, looking for the gyrocopter, but more interested in the chrono on Queen, on Primal. There we go. Lazar is down. Bokata's also gone. And they're going to have to back away.
Okay, no chrono now.
Yeah, no chrono, no mana. I mean, he's been picking up those flowers, so he just maxed healed himself.
They're fighting up.
At the tower, BZM. That's another jump available. That's a dieback on the clockwork, by the way. He dies here, which I think he will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Radiant are throwing a little bit, but let's see.
Yeah, they just got the net worth tied, and now it's another 8k swing to the other direction. But that is 2 buybacks. Marcy also bought back, so if like ability dies, that means that's another dieback. Gone for a very long time.
With my all respect towards BZM, I think his item build is so garbage.
Yeah. I mean, the smart choice would be BKB, right?
Yeah, well, not only like is this Silver Edge even good, and on top of that, why do you need Manta? Maybe I'm missing something somewhere. It is super weird to me. Now he's buying Lincolns. Why? Why are you buying Lincolns?
I think so that he can use Mask of Madness. Running for... Oh no, Bizzle!
Oh. I think he's dead.
Oh, he got hook shot as well! Veselaka will take him out. But Joya just sent him running in the wrong direction as well, trying to get away from the Primal Beast. Another grenade thrown out. That's a nice spot to TP in. But he's gonna get sent into the air. You see where he is. There goes the Joya.
So what was your logic about the link?
The homing missile, that's all. That's all I can think about.
He can, obviously Primo is annoying with his ulti, but I don't know.
Primal's not really targeting him with the ulti either, so all I can think about is homing missile during the chrono, that's all.
I think like from his item build, there are like 2 or 3 items that are like power threats, Mjolnir and Mask of Madness. I would never buy the other 2 probably.
Yeah, I mean, Ags is good, like he's lining up, Refresher's good, BKB is good, and he's like, I want the Lincolns. But maybe that is something for, if they do get him in an interview. If they get him in an interview, maybe discuss about that item choice a bit more.
Let's see.
BZM is ready to go in, though. Oh, he's overage. Stop this gyrocopter's just gone, just deleted.
And the Lincolns.
And they all moved away. They just left the gyrocopter all by himself. You do not have a save in this team. You do not have a Shadow Demon or an Oracle or an Abaddon with ult or anything like that. He just dies. Lazar's being chased here. 3 seconds for the blink. There's the chrono from BZM, and Lazar is gone. MC Dagon to the face. Pugnata. Something about PayPal?
Yeah, he's saying something like check mind controls PayPal.
Oh yeah, they're trying to bribe him, right? Yeah. Try to make MC throw the game.
Yep. All right. 3 people dead.
Okata can't get home yet because Bizzle is poking him. Blade Mail stops right-clicking, drops down the ice wall. The others are still pushing down mid. Alright, well, see what they can do here. 1 lane of racks at least. They could go bottom and get another. BZM is probably calling it. But let's go for more, boys. Creeps are going to be here in a moment. Yeah, creeps are coming in, so backdoor's going to fall off. Now, you see the power of the Lincolns. Actually, it's the Manta's still good for that, though. So. Lift used. 10 seconds for the Queen of Pain. BZM already breaks the gyrocopter. Still has Aegis on him for another minute and 40 seconds. So 2 lanes of racks. The game is pretty much tied in terms of buildings, except for this tier 4 tower, taking some chunks of damage.
They have lanes to fix on their side. Maybe they need to go back soon.
Yeah, especially that top lane. That top lane is always going to push in. Ward plays down to the lane. Like ability found by BZM. Chrono's up in 30 seconds. Wakata going to have to pop the BKB. And he can onslaught almost back to safety of his own base. But BZM relentless with the chase. He's holding the front. Rock throw will not connect. BZM cleaning up buildings here.
Manta dodge.
Another one. And quick jump in, jump out.
Chrono soon. 10 seconds.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Still creeps pouring in their base. This tier 4 tower might drop soon. I think they're just gonna destroy it. This one creep wave is destroying the tower. They're gonna realize soon that, oh, base is slowly dropping.
Just one tower.
It's just one tower, but
You have another one.
soon they don't have any way to defend this base. Like, this one tower might not be enough to keep them away.
Are scanning.
True.
They need to, like you said, they need to fix the lanes soon.
I mean, it's still fine to cut them. You don't need to go base, but they're not really doing it for some reason. They smoke though.
Yeah, Clockwork shooting rocket flares into the bottom lane, trying to keep this one cleaned up.
Might be a big chrono here.
Nice dodge on time dilation. Void finds no one. Good charge out, but Lazar found. Broken. Chrono yet. Lincoln's pop.
And the Lincoln.
Hook shot in time. Lazar cannot blink out though. She did get the Sonic wave off, but it's not going to be enough. Veselaka going to be hunted down as well. Gem is down on the ground.
I see it now. I understand the Lincoln's purchase.
The Dagon?
And he dodged the youth.
Yeah. Yeah, and the use, yeah. I mean, the Lincolns from Dagon is... I'm sorry, the Dagon from... Dagon from Quap on Lincolns is pretty good because she lifesteals a crazy amount, right? So if you're close to killing her, she presses one button, she heals like 50%. Okay. Cataclysm. The charge in, catches the Faceless Void, but they're gonna have to force the buyback from the gyrocopter. They are moving out. It is they're still running up free in the base. The banner is there. Invoker keeps the gyrocopter at bay. PZM jumping in. That could be a dieback from a Wimbo Weave. He popped the Satanic, but he gets decrepified and gets Dagon by mind control. And that is going to be it. Bokata, nothing he can do. The Primal's gone. GG. It's going to be a 2-0 series. We're not going to get a third. We were almost getting it. You know, that was a good phase for Kolegite, but no can do.
Yeah, they fought back.
They fought back. I think that's the most important thing we can get from this series is this was not a stomp. This was a pretty fun game too.
Yeah, close to stomp, but yeah, probably not a stomp.
I mean, Lazar looked amazing. Like this Queen of Pain looked really good. Like topping net worth for the first 18 minutes of the game above an enemy carry and even your own gyrocopter. I think that's really impressive.
Yeah, I agree.
But not enough. Sometimes it's just not enough. Your opponents are much stronger. At least this was a better showing than the first game where they had only 5 kills. Now they were actually able to convert something from that laning stage. Get a lot of kills on the Queen of Pain. Get her to scale. But still have to play late game versus Faceless Void. Never fun. So there's our... Huh?
Well, they need to go through the lower bracket now.
Yep, it's going to be the upper brackets for bitches, right? So lower bracket run is what they're going to have to do next. They will face against Mrosny Pari in the first phase, the first round for the first elimination game. That's going to be on Sunday, just like Silkway versus Rico Servants. But tomorrow, I think we get our first, I mean, I was about to say this is probably the closest series, but I think an even closer one. Tamsme versus Forbidden Psychology tomorrow at 3 p.m. So 5 hours earlier than the regular time. And at 6 p.m., we have Casually Masculine versus the Cold Ones. So those are going to be our series for tomorrow, the upper bracket semis. And after tomorrow, we know 2 of the top 3 teams.
Yeah. We are getting to the conclusion. Who is going to be the best Dota team in the Balkans?
Yeah, and maybe who gets into the grand finals, of course. But that is for later. That is for next week. So tomorrow, upper bracket semis. Sunday, 2 elimination games. But until then, folks, thanks for watching today. Thank you for the follows. Thank you to Dota Masters Bulgaria, to SAP, and all the sponsors working with this tournament. We'll see you tomorrow at daytime for the next best of 3. So T-PANDA, Stomanen, we're going to sign out. So take care of yourselves, everybody. Good night, and bye-bye.
Yeah.